Hello Boston Celtics fans. Boston Celtics, trading Brogdon for Johnson, a risky gamble or a smart move? Watch in detail now and leave your like. Malcolm Brogdon's future in a Boston Celtics uniform looks a little cloudy after the team tried to trade him to the Los Angeles Clippers last week. The deal ultimately fell through as LA was unable to secure a physical in time and backed out at the last minute. Looking forward, it's hard to imagine Brogdon being thrilled to be playing for a team that openly tried to trade him. In the spirit of the awkward situation, Brian Robb of MassLive proposed a deal that would send the current sixth man of the year to the San Antonio Spurs in exchange for Keldon Johnson. A controlled cost for the present would give Boston plenty of options to build long-term around Jason Tatum, with him signed for the next 4 years, Robb wrote of Johnson. Would Malcolm Brogdon and 3 future first-round picks get the Spurs' attention? He may be out of business entirely, but this is a name worth looking into for his business. Should the Boston Celtics be interested in Keldon Johnson? Yeah, like this. Johnson is just 23 years old and has had a solid season, perhaps the best of his career. He averaged 22.0 points, 5.0 rebounds, and 2.9 assists in 63 games for the Spurs last year. The 4-year veteran had a somewhat efficient season, knocking down 45.2% of his shots from the field and 32.9% from distance. These divisions are slightly better for his career as a whole at 46.8%/36.3%. If Johnson was traded to the Celtics this summer as part of Robb's proposal, he would likely be filling a reserve role as backup to Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. With that said, he would be a promising option in that place. He has proven that he can score in basketball at a semi-efficient rate while also acting as the best option on a poor team. If he were to play Boston, the average would certainly drop in terms of points per game, but Johnson would likely make much cleaner attempts from the field, meaning he would shoot a much more efficient clip. Plus, he's heading into the first season of a 4-year, $74 million contract extension that has diminished in value over the years, according to Spotrac. Johnson would undoubtedly give the Celtics some much-needed depth on the wing. However, they would be robbing Peter to pay Paul in this scenario. Brogdon, of course, was the winner of the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year award last season. He played a key role in Boston's regular season success before being injured and becoming unplayable in the Eastern Conference Finals. The poor performance he had while playing due to a torn tendon in his right forearm left a bad taste in the mouths of Celtics fans. If they traded Brogdon in favor of Johnson, they would likely get the same scoring output as the bench unit. The sweetener is that they would be getting a much younger player in Johnson, who is under contract for the foreseeable future. But on the other hand, they would be extremely skinny in the post-deal guard position. Also, they would be giving up a lot in terms of future debuts. Ultimately, this is a compromise the CS should pursue if, and only if, they are completely unable to mend their relationship with Brogdon. Comment below because his opinion is very important to us. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to let you know the latest Boston Celtics highlights like gameplay, interviews, exclusive team content, and more. A hug and see you next.